Welcome to Strength Side. Today we're going to go over 2 mobility drills that you can do to just increase your overall hip health, as well as get you warmed up for your workout. Okay, so these mobility drills are a little bit more dynamic. So not only are you going to be working on some functional flexibility and range of motion, but it's also going to be activating some muscle groups that you're probably going to want active to lead into your workout. Okay, so these 2 exercises are going to focus a little bit more on hamstring flexibility and hip rotation. Let's get to them. This first exercise is called a 90-90 lift. Other people refer to it as 4-position lift, shin box. Doesn't matter what you call it, it matters how you do it, right? So we're going to get into the 90-90 position, which is like so. Back leg is going to be at 90 at the hip, 90 at the knee. My front leg, same thing, 90, 90, right? Now, if this exercise is too advanced for you, just simply being in this position is a great start, right? So get in this position, get comfortable. We're putting internal rotation on this back hip, external rotation on this front hip, okay? So from here, all we're gonna do essentially is just lift our hips up. We're gonna come onto our knees, okay? So that's gonna look like this. At this top position, we're gonna be fully extended at the hips here. We're gonna get those hips all the way forward. And then probably the most important part of this motion is bringing ourselves back down, controlling the motion, okay? I don't want to see you just plump down here, right? We want control of this motion. So we come up, boom, and then boom, control down. Now a really good cue to work on this back hips internal rotation is to see if we can try to lower this back hip to the ground before that front hip hits. Now you're not going to be able to do that, right? For the majority of people, that's not going to be physically possible, but simply just using that and putting that force in your body really puts a big internal rotation stretch on this back hip. So do that on one side. We can switch to the other side. Same thing, up, hips fully extended, and then slowly lower yourself down, control, try to get this internal rotation stretch on the back hip. Once you guys start doing that, and you feel like you can handle that pretty well, what we can do is we can switch from side to side. So we're here, we lower, and then we're gonna rotate over to the other side, up, down. All right, it's a bit more advanced. Once you're there, you're there. Let's move on to the next exercise. This exercise, I call a modified inchworm. So this is a great exercise to get you moving while trying to increase some hamstring flexibility as well, right? Some hip flexion. So what we're gonna do is you're just gonna start here in a good standing position. We're going to bring the hands down to the ground, right? So if you can't do that, you can come out in front of you a little bit, but the objective here is we wanna keep these knees straight, okay? So we get here, maybe you're here, and then all you're gonna do is walk yourself out, to a plank position. So we wanna get to a good, strong plank position here, and then what you're gonna do is we're gonna slowly walk the feet up. Boom. We're gonna get them as close to the hands as you can with keeping your knees straight, and raise up nice and tall, okay? From here, we're just gonna reverse the motion. We're gonna come down to the ground, touch down. Once again, if you need to be out here, that's okay. And we're gonna slowly walk the feet back until we get to that plank position again. Now from here, I'm going to walk my hands back to my feet this time. Pushing the ground away, boom. See if we can get down to the feet and stand back up, okay? That's one, all right? Let's go through it one more time, okay? So we're up, we're nice and tall. We're gonna fold forward, we're gonna keep these knees locked out. You should be feeling, of course, a great stretch in the hamstring right here. We're gonna walk out, we're gonna keep the core stable, we're gonna get into a good plank position, and then we're gonna start walking those feet up. As far as you can go, see if you can get them between the hands, and up, and down. Now we're gonna slowly walk the feet back until we reach plank position. From plank position, We walk the hands back. Boom. That's one. All right, guys, those are 2 exercises to play around with. You can modify them to fit you, right? A lot of the time when we're going over these mobility drills and stuff, there's no exact right way, right? Do what feels good for you. Try to increase your ranges of motion. Try to increase the control that you have over your body, strength basically, right? And you know, keep trying to progress to where you feel more comfortable doing these things. That's the video. Be sure to like it, subscribe to Strength Side, and as always, see you in the next video.